What's up people, BCHQ, hope everyone's good. Back with another recap, Massacre 2, King of the Dot. Got a hell of a lot of notes for this, so yeah, be patient with me. But I'm going to be going through the notes, so I'm not going to directly look at the camera all the time, just so you know. First up we got XL versus Shotty P. I had it 2-1 Shotty. I think he had way more punches than XL did, and yeah, he's legitimately my favourite up and comer at the moment. He hasn't disappointed me yet, so shout out to Shotty P. Second, Jonai versus Danny Myers. I think Jonai's got a great cadence. The thing with him though, for me, is because of that cadence, it kind of makes him seem like he's punching more than he is. More often than not. Myers was having mic issues throughout the first round. Jonai had a couple of haymakers in there. One being was while you was playing Sega, I was reading Genesis. That was probably the battle of the bar of the battle easily. And he also had something along the lines of, the people that hate my voice don't even fucking have one. That was hard as well. But I did give the battle in the end 2-1 to Danny Myers. I just feel like, as I said, with Jonai's cadence, it kind of makes him seem like he's punching more than he is. But definitely not trying to shit on him. I just preferred what Danny brought to the table. Pass versus Moneybags. Probably the shock of the event for a lot of people. Round 1, Pass got a good reaction from the get-go. I didn't feel that his bar was worthy of the reaction he got. I can't remember what the bar was, but I just remember watching it and thinking, I think it was kind of played out how they reacted, but it is what it is. There was another one, it was a good bar that he said, yeah, money don't grow on trees, but you want to be black so bad we will let you hang from one. I thought that was hard. He did an alliteration rhyme, which was nice. You don't really see that a lot in music in general, let alone battle rap, so that was refreshing. Moneybags opened nicely, going at Pass's girl and said that, I tell that bitch put your money where your mouth is. Obviously that's what Organic says. So he kind of integrated that well to the King of the Dot stage. I think that was a good way to win the crowd over as well from the get-go and get them fucking with him. I think that was a smart move. He was talking that gangster shit, saying, Pass ain't about that life. You talking about town business, I bring the business to your town. That got a really good reaction as well. He had a nice wrestling bar thrown in there. And just a strong round from Moneybags, and he took the first pretty easily. Just clean opening round. Round 2, Pass had a nice opener saying, this is your King of the Dot debut, this is big for you. What I mean is Smack ain't called you back for 5 years and you finally got some shit to do. That was funny and a good way to start the second. I thought Pass was rapping well as expected, but I did feel like his punchlines wasn't really there. They were lacking big time. Still getting crowd reaction, but that's kind of what you get because he's earned that respect over the years. So, but I just felt like he didn't deserve some of the reaction he was getting at points. Nice deja vu bar from Moneybags. He had a Fetty Wap bar. Need the right vision. Sell your auntie in the street like a bootleg Rihanna tape. That was just straight disrespectful. It made me laugh. It was getting bigger and bigger crowd reactions, and I think rightly so. He had heavier punches and just better delivery and conviction than Pass did. And he put a nice pass scheme in there as well. I'll give a second to Moneybags. Going into the third, Pass again had a nice opener about how Bags was dressed. Even Pass, Moneybags like applauded him on that. I do think that other than that though, it was a super weak round from Pass. It seemed short of his shortest round out of the previous two as well. And I think he kind of gave up by this point and just kind of handed the battle to Moneybags. And I feel like there was quite a few reaches in the third for the pass as well. Moneybags, he says he did some more pass schemes. I thought he'd done them nicely, just shitting on pass, saying how he's a geek type, and it's like the kid from The Shining, yo, my finger get to talking. I thought that was fire. Nice wrestling bar, send a gorilla to get Monsoon. We back to the bars like I almost got away with it. That was crazy. And the crowd started chanting 3-0 right as Money was finishing his round. So yeah, 3-0, body bag, Moneybags. Even Pass admitted on his Twitter that he got bodied 3-0. So shout out to Moneybags. Iron Solomon v Magic. First bar that stood out from Magic was get bombed in Boston no matter the race. They're gonna have to turn your food into smoothies when you eat. He gonna need a few good men like Jack Nicholson. Ain't nobody walking, ain't nobody talking when I hop out the caddy, put iron in a bag, ain't nobody golfing. Very nice round from Magic, I thought. You got a strike while Iron come back with, you got a strike while the iron's hot, Nakai keep booking matches. He did a horrible Bee Gees bar, it was kind of corny, but he was rapping nice. He was punching heavy like Magic was. I made more cats famous than Carter Deems, that was an okay bar. Amish Closet, you only got 1 star, was a funny bar. Solomon, I feel though, he needs to ease off on the round times. I feel like he was going probably double or triple the amount of time Magic was. And Magic was kind of going short, so that needs to get sorted. I'll give the first to Magic. Second round, Magic said, Freddy Krueger, the Ruger, bitch you can die in your sleep. Know some N-word that throw up blood like cirrhosis of the liver. I'll go beast mode on the mic, like opening a thriller. He'll be laying stiff like Sandra Bland picture. When I fire across his yard like a clan member, a left will hush him up. You'll get a right to remain silent. That was hard as fuck. Are you fucking stupid? Like, that was crazy. Probably get a yarmulke in your yearbook. That was a funny bar to kind of near the end of his round. Another strong round from Magic, but probably a bit short again. Iron said about B Magic quitting battle rap. So you are retiring because the game ain't expiring. I hate a no good worker trying to quit before you fire him. But that made Magic laugh and good reaction from the crowd. Only rap for the paper, so write on every cardboard. That was fire. I guess it was an illusion, not even you believe in magic. I thought that was a clever bar. I feel I gotta kill you to keep your memory alive. I thought that was crazy. Let me ask you the question, where you going after quitting? Back to Missouri so you can focus on your cripping. That was hilarious. That was like one of my favourite bars that stood out from that battle. You'll rep the blue in the loo like the mayor there until the real Crips roll up on him like a stair chair. That was hard. I thought at this point it was going in Iron's favour, and then there was some technical issues again with the audio. When he got back to it, he said, I ain't never seen a Crip as shaky as the seas you're with. That was hard. Where's Surf? I'm too big to get crippled by little C's. That got a good reaction. Many see Surf on like a higher level than see Magic. Personally, than B Magic, but personally I've never been a fan of Surf, so I don't necessarily agree with the bar, but it got a good reaction. You think you can kill King Iron Solomon in the Middle East? That was tight. And for the second, I feel like the second round, Iron just had a bit more, and obviously he had longer duration though for the rounds again, so it's kind of unfair. So going into the third, I'll give the second to Iron. In the third, Magic said, I keep a badass gun on my side like Road Dogg. Some good joke bars is thrown in there. Bullet fragments curving up your spine like sclerosis. feeling like Marsh on how I'm running through your defense. I thought a nice third from Magic, but probably his weakest of the battle, which was a shame. Iron come back saying you versus Money was Wonder Woman, not the body we expected. Compared to how Iron Skillet you were flash in a pan, that was hard. Hugging your fat wife the only time you squeeze ratchets. Then Iron's mic fucked up again. This was a problem for the whole event, to be honest. Constant problems with the audio and shit. It's not good. More bars going at Magic's girl. Did an impression of Magic choking, and the crowd thought Iron was choking, and it definitely worked. And then he bounced back, and obviously they got it. It was like a setup. It was done very well. Also, he said they knew a 2-on-2 was the only way you would be prepared. I thought that was a hard bar. Could count more years in this ring than a tree stump. Working out the kinks, the only reason Diz is not dead. I thought that Iron finished the round strongly as well. Overall, I give the third to Iron. I give it 2-1 to Iron. But B Magic was definitely barring. I just feel like the round limits need to be justified and made more fair. There needs to be a pre-agreement on round time, because, as I said, Iron was kind of going double or triple the amount of time that Magic was, and it's not a level playing field at that point. So that's it for this part, guys. I'll be back with it might even have to be 3 parts because the camera don't fucking record for so long, so I've got to do it in parts. Shout out to everyone supporting, and I'll see you soon.